This one obviously is Ag and Forestry. If anybody doesn't know that, please know. So the conventional energy, Ag Forestry, clean technology, and health and medical are the four topics that we've been choosing. The series has four pieces to it with 5 presentations at least per session. The sessions include technology, which is what we're doing first, and then moving into applications, then companies, and then financing. So that's how the day's going to roll out. We hope to end at around 5 o'clock. We have a timekeeper and our MC, and that's Brian. He'll be keeping track and making sure everybody's on schedule.
I have the right equipment.
So this seminar is really talking about technologies in the micro-nano space that are solutions to enhance productivity, efficiency, sustainability in the sector. So this covers a wide variety of different type of topics. I wanted to give you a round discussion, a little bit of discussion, because this is my only chance to market a little bit. ACAMP is a commercialization center. We're a not-for-profit. We have 2 locations, Edmonton and Calgary. We charge for our work on a fee-for-service basis. We depreciate our equipment over 5 years. We are a manufacturing group, mainly. We have 25 employees on staff, 4 in business development, 2 in market research, and the rest are engineers. We don't want anybody's intellectual property, so when they come to work with us, they use our equipment, use our capability. They go home with their intellectual property intact. It's important to network, which is why you guys are all here, why you people are all here. And networking for ACAMP started a few years ago, as I said, and we started our first seminar series. We have a conference coming up in Lake Louise. If you don't know, I'm sorry, somehow we didn't get around to you, but you need to know. There's a conference in Lake Louise that's going to be in October. We anticipate about 600 people, mostly executives, that'll be coming from large corporations, that'll be there looking and talking to the SMEs. So there are only 100 booths. About half of them are sold at this point. And the booths are there for companies to show and tell what they're building, their product, their technology. The keynotes include David Martin from Smart, Sony Corporation's founder's son. We have VTI, their CEO, the vice president of Corning Corporation. We've got Harris & Harris. They're a funding group. They've got about $100 million for nanotechnology. We've got Siemens Corporation. Royal Dutch Shell has last week said they're coming, so they'll be presenting. That's their chief scientist. And also last week we heard from Bayer Corporation. Bayer is coming to talk about products and technologies that they see that are important for people to be building going forward in the micro-nano space. Anyway, so this is kind of a synopsis of the supporters and the sponsors. Now a little bit more about ACAMP. ACAMP does get involved in marketing and business activities. We can work in many different areas to help support companies. The product development area, their main focus is on, if you bring a prototype in, how do we get that product to be, how do we get the prototype to be manufacturable? How do we get it to market? So design for manufacturability is the big goal of the design team. We have lots of platform technologies from low temperature ceramics that can incorporate sensor technologies to lab-on-a-chip applications for microfluidics. Packaging and assembly is a big deal for us. We have experts from all over the world that have moved to Alberta to get involved in helping in packaging. We have machining technologies like e-beam welding, which is used a lot in the oil and gas industry, but it's specifically used for building hermetic designs that you might want to use as sensors in other technologies. We also have lots of characterization equipment, failure analysis equipment. So if you want to beat up your products, you want to test them out, we have the capability to do that. That's temperature cycling, thermal shock ovens, drop tests. Anyway, so those are the kinds of things that we do. In summary, we're just a group that's here not only to network, which is part of what we're doing today, but also to manufacture products and help you get them to market. Now, for the schedule today, Brian Moore is going to be emceeing. I want to thank Ronnie Perez. He's running around somewhere in here. He organized most of the conference with Brian, and Brian's going to give you a quick rundown on the market of ag and forestry. Thank you.